Hi guys, Roth here. So I got a couple packages here I want to show you. I got a movie and a shirt from ShirtPunch. Yeah, let's get started. I think I might want to show the movie first. I'll show you what movie it is, and the shirt is actually related to the movie, or at least in the same family as the movie. So let's open the movie first. So I bought this one on eBay some time ago. Actually, I don't need the blade. Just unwrap it here. So let's see what's in this one. And it is Castle in the Sky, a Studio Ghibli film. So this is the Disney Blu-ray of that. Includes a Blu-ray and DVD disc. I happened to bought this from eBay, brand new copy, sealed, and it comes with a slipcover, so that's very nice. It's tough to find a copy with slipcover nowadays, but I figured since it's like its 30th anniversary this year, I might want to get a copy just to view it. Yeah, 2016, 30 years. It's been 30 years since this movie came out. Originally it was called Laputa, which is the name of the castle that's in the sky, but now it's been renamed just Castle in the Sky. I think it's still called Laputa in Japan. It's one of Miyazaki's films. Big fan of his works and anything that's from the famous label Studio Ghibli. Yeah, let's check out the packaging here. It's got the typical blue and gold design, as with all the other releases of these Studio Ghibli films coming from Disney. So it's got the emblem with Totoro on the center there at the top. Some embossment on the letters and the logo. And so this the cover right there. I think this is the original poster, movie poster or theatrical poster of Laputa. So it's got the children, the little boy and the little girl that fell from the sky. And just got the necklace pendant she's wearing, magical pendant. So this includes, I'm assuming, is the English dub, the Disney English dub, Anna Paquin, James Van Der Beek, Cloris Leachman, and Mark Hamill. Nice. Let's get a view of the spine there. What's the number? Yeah, it's number. The other spine is pretty much the same. And let's check out the back here. An introduction by John Lasseter. The original Japanese storyboards. Behind the studio, explore the movie's fantastic world, the world of Laputa, creating a castle in the sky. Character sketches, producer's perspective, meeting Miyazaki, scoring Miyazaki, original Japanese trailers behind a microphone. And then the DVD featurette just includes the introduction. So it's a classic film involving two children. There's a little girl, about probably teenagers or maybe younger, I would guess, and she fell from the sky. She was riding on an airship. She was being chased by some pirates, and she floated down to Earth, and she meets this young boy whose father was an explorer and looking for this castle that's floating in the sky. Towards the climax of the film, they eventually find that castle, and the castle is built out of this element, this ore that helps objects float, or surrounds it, they float. And so the girl actually has a pendant that she wears around her neck, and it's a piece of that ore, a jewel or gem, and that's how she was able to float. The children meet up and they go exploring, and they come upon this robot, this ancient robot. It's been inactive for years, or maybe centuries, who knows how long. Suddenly the robot comes alive and becomes their guardian or some sort. So it's a pretty neat idea. Very imaginative film, as with all the Studio Ghibli films, anything by Hayao Miyazaki. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Very fantastical film. So like I mentioned, it's pretty tough to find a copy with the slipcover nowadays. So let's check out how it looks on the Blu-ray itself. It's pretty much the same, and except the label is not as shiny or glossy. Yep, pretty much the same on the back, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't remember where it takes place at, but like the setting, I can describe the setting as very European, like sort of Victorian inspired. sort of like steampunkish. They had flying machines, that's for sure. Say like 16th century, probably like Leonardo da Vinci designed flying objects. Probably a century after that. Just give you an idea. That idea of having the character fly. It's usually the male character that's always interested in like flying. That idea alone has been carried to other Ghibli films, even in later Ghibli films or Miyazaki films. So Castle in the Sky was one of the films that actually inspired other mediums or other franchises, such as The Legend of Zelda. Notably, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. There was a part in that video game where, in order to get the Master Sword, you had to solve this puzzle, and two guardians stand in the way, and those two guardians happen to be like these robots, these ancient robots, or stoned robots, and they seem very similar to the one in Castle in the Sky. I mentioned that the children meet later on in the film. So you had to solve that puzzle to get the Master Sword. And even in later entries of The Legend of Zelda, such as Skyward Sword, where Link, the main character, lives in an area where it's a floating land, a floating town in the sky. He descends from the sky with a bird to explore areas underneath. Even in the latest entry in the video game franchise, there's Breath of the Wild, which is heavily inspired by Castle in the Sky, or Laputa, Castle in the Sky. Not to mention that both The Legend of Zelda and Laputa came out in that same year. Laputa came out in 1986, the same year that the first The Legend of Zelda video game released on the Nintendo and the Famicom in Japan. I mean, that's another thing to connect between those two series. So, yeah, check out Castle in the Sky if you haven't seen it. So yeah, let's put that aside. Alright, so now let's check out the shirt that I got from ShirtPunch. So now that we've seen the unpackaging of the film, I can tell you that the shirt is Studio Ghibli related. So let's see what I got. It's got a tag from Nerd Block. Oh man, check this out. So as you can tell, it's a character from another Studio Ghibli film, Hayao Miyazaki. It's called Howl's Moving Castle, which is sort of in the same vein as Laputa, Castle in the Sky. There's a Nerd Block card. It has a promo code for ShirtPunch. If you want to use a promo code, you can save 10% and shop off of there. So having a look at the design, I really like this design. It's very it's got the ink blots and colorful ink blots. It's very nice. And the crow character gives it a unique look to it. And I like it on the white shirt too. It gives it like a sort of cell, like an animation cell look to it. Alright, let's get a close-up of the design. And you can see the little details there. I'm thinking I could wear this at an art gallery or something when I go visit the art gallery. Or if they were to do a screening of a Ghibli film, I could probably wear this. So it's pretty cool. I like this character too. It's a pretty unique character. And sort of like the hero in that film. So very nice use of ink there. Sort of abstract look to it. It's very nice. I like that. And yeah, the characters are unique. You know, I love the characters in here. There's a similarity between these films. So the way the characters are designed and the way they talk. There's one significant similarity where there's an old woman. There's an old woman in these two films. Make a note of that next time you watch these films, and you'll see what I mean. It's always like little creatures, sometimes even a large creature. They're all friendly, and they help the main characters on their mission. On a related note, I did unbox a Studio Ghibli related shirt before. I don't think I've ever posted that video, but I do have a clip of it It was a Totoro shirt, and I think I got that from ShirtPunch as well. I think it was one of the first shirts that I've ever got from ShirtPunch, and it was actually, I actually won that shirt, and I won it from their Facebook when they used to do the daily giveaways. And it was just right after I found out about ShirtPunch, and I think it was the first design that I've ever seen on their site. So I've been shopping there ever since, and now they have even more designs that I'm interested in. So there's a cool shirt, cool design from ShirtPunch. Whoever the artist is, did a very nice job in the design work. I really like it. It's very poster quality. That's why I see a lot of these shirts designs. They're very the art's so nice that you just hang it on the wall. You could probably just hang the shirt on the wall. But yeah, check out ShirtPunch.com if you haven't heard of them. So yeah, that's it for this unboxing. This is Castle in the Sky on Blu-ray, DVD, and a cool shirt from ShirtPunch. But I'll have to find out who did the design for this shirt. I'll link it in the description below. So yeah, thanks for watching, and sayonara.